Now, when I played this on a PS4, I just have the base game. I don't have any of the DLC. Alright, graphics. 1080p, 60 hertz, environment quality. FXAA is fine. Ambient occlusion, SSAO. God rays. PhysX particles. I have a 970, and this was a current gen launch title, so I didn't even play the multiplayer. I was just playing a tutorial to test the game out. That you can only go up to high. I wonder if I can get away with playing this game on Shadow. Just keep high. Shadows take up the most. God rays. Right, everything else is just fine. But environment quality I can keep very high, and we'll see how that goes. Like, I could probably put everything at max for this game if I was playing it offline. Like I always say, the streaming takes up a lot of resources, mainly the CPU, but still. Which is why some people do a dual computer setup. Play the PC game on one PC, and then stream on the other and do it, and use a capture card for it. All on, yeah, I want everything on. I'm not that hardcore. Alright, let's get started. Sturgo. Oh, thank you. Let's put... This is the first thing that came to mind. Oh no, I can't do it. Damn it. They put a character limit on it. How about this? There. It doesn't mean anything, I just wanted something funny. God, it's weird to see this game at 60 frames per second.
Someone take the wheel!
Hold on. It's a little shaky though. So maybe I should put... What did I set to very high? Environment quality. Just set it to high. That could be my next title. Why is the rum always gone? Hold left trigger, R to aim.
Enemy fire! Order in! Ready to split, sir!
Whoops! I actually didn't mean to do that.
Bring us close, Kenway! We can scuttle her!
Gotcha.
Spend, do you?
Now, Now this, I'm actually surprised I remember so well. I had so much trouble with this the first time I played it, it nearly turned me off to the game. Well, they won't let me, oh, I have to hold it.
Ready to fire, sir!
Really?
We'll give 'em good broadside!
Come on. Gotcha.
The magazine! Let's go now!
It plays just like Assassin's Creed 3, except the camera's positioning is much
Douse
better.
the flames! Get in there, you mongrel!
I'm actually curious to see what Super Joe played this at. I always miss the beginning of
Is
the
it
streams.
dangerous? Edward? Privateering, is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Why not sail with the King's Navy? Earn a proper wage, sail under gentlemen.
Sod of the Navy's gentlemen. For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline. I want food that don't make me sick. I want walls that hold back the wind. I want a decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right. No more than 2. Promise me.
And if I was in control, I could have won that so hard. Oh good, I can't, that will let me swim fast. Why did he post that twice? His teeth are white as shit.
Was it good for you as well?
Havana. I must get to Havana.
Well, I'll just build us another ship, will I?
I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 escudos.
Keep talking.
Will you or won't you?
Rum is gone, you have no bargaining.
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
Bloody fucking pirates!
That smirk.
I'm on to you, Snakesby!
Oh, this was the I remember, just a little background. This was technically the second Assassin's Creed game I ever actually tried, and and I only got it because it was one of the only interesting launch titles for the PS4. The last time I played an Assassin's Creed title, before I had streamed Assassin's Creed 2, or before, not even then, I played this before I started streaming Assassin's Creed 2. and I got through like half of it. But the last time I had played an Assassin's Creed game before I had played AC4 for PS4 around the time of launch. It was around Christmas. So it was like a month or two after launch. But the last time I did was the original Assassin's Creed at launch for the PlayStation 3. And at the time, the controls on that were very rigid, and it was a challenging game to play. So I only really played the first Assassin's Creed for a couple hours. I even did a second attempt on that game, and I could only really play it for a couple hours. It's very hard. It's hard to control in comparison to how much easier they made it from 2 onward. So there was a big timeline between when I decided to pick up the series again. When I did, I was still technically brand new to the series. So this was actually very hard to get for me to get into, but I did play through half of this on the PS4 before I stopped playing, about 20 hours worth. So I've played this one in particular before. I did not stream it. But this is also partially the reason why I wanted to go back to those previous titles. I already knew the story from 1, so I didn't really need to play it again. I kind of wanted to, just to say I beat it, but that game's controls did not age well. 2's is very much easier to get into. Despite the fact that they have a weird HUD. Like, they don't mark, like, the controls like Y, X. They mark them with these really weird, control features. Like, these really weird symbols. They fixed that in Brotherhood, and it's been like that ever since. 2, it has a very good PC version, though, so I highly recommend you play that. And since then, I've played 2, Brotherhood, Revelations. I love Ezio. Ezio is my favorite character in the series so far. I like him better than Edward. Edward's up there, though. I even liked 3. I will admit, though, that's a weak point in the series. I think at launch, 3 was probably very buggy, which is why it wasn't well received. On top of it being kind of a low point in the series because Connor was so much different from Ezio. And Altair, actually. But I did like Connor's character a lot. So I think he kind of gets a bad rap. It's just that he's not as charismatic as Ezio.
Come on, mate. We're off to a bad start.
And I think that's also why everybody liked Edward so much, because he has the same charisma that Ezio does. Although, Edward, admittedly, is very selfish in his motives.
It's 100 leagues or more to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
Oh my god, this is... Wow. The slowdown is pretty bad. So, let me look at Reflection High. Maybe God Ray down. Physics particles put on. That's better. I think. It might be physics doing that. It's interesting how much worse this game is actually running in comparison to Rise of the Tomb Raider that I had on slightly more demanding settings, and that game played really well. Like, it's still kind of chugging a little bit. Well, it's not really chugging it anymore, but it's still, like, keeping consistently 30. It may just be all of these, like, plants and things. It's actually pretty good now, though. I don't think I need to change anything else. So you won't see it on your end, because I stream at 30 FPS. But my games are typically... I typically either can get 60 FPS out of the games themselves, or I put it at variable. It doesn't bother me when a game dips to 30 FPS, so... For some people, it bothers their eyes a lot, which I could understand. Because everybody's eyes work different.
Posh git. Where's he running to?
Follow and I'll kill you.
That's how you do blood vision, or... Not blood vision, eagle vision. Well, I could find the assassin, but I could also do as much side stuff as possible. Can I go down here? Oh, it is down farther. Now, the interesting thing with this game is... Well, I think you can sprint in this game, too. I guess just not yet. Now, I think I ignored a lot of this stuff on my first playthrough. It's making me wonder how well Syndicate would play if I got it for PC. Several... when you look at some of these, excuse me. When you look at some of these things, they'll intentionally have, spelling errors. Which is nice. I'm not gonna read these out loud, though. Now, personally, I like the Animus stuff. A lot of people I know simply just don't care for it. But I kind of like the, meta game involved in it. I like the idea behind it. That you're discovering things in the present about the past that you're actually currently playing. I always thought that was such a cool concept. It's probably... that other chest is probably in a cave somewhere. Cage. Oh, I know what's up there. I think that's an Animus fragment, actually. That is an animal I can hunt. Oh, it's a dead animal. I think the reason why this game is not running as well as it probably could have, Ubisoft with this series in particular, it always seemed like the PC version was an afterthought. not always for this series, but they never just, like, particularly cared to make the PC version better. Or give enough care to the PC version, let's say. And I really hate it when companies do that. You might as well not even make the game for PC if you're not going to do it right. Because you're just pissing off your audience. What could be an audience, if that's the case. And then they wouldn't buy your stuff anyway. Alright, what do I want to do? I think I actually want to go onto this tree to get that. Yes. Ow! Yeah, like I said, the fact that I could run Rise of the Tomb Raider, a game that is actually quite demanding, and I could stream it at high settings. Not very high, mind you, not ultra. But I could run it at high settings.
We could work together on this.
In comparison to a game like this, that is actually having a tough time. A bit of a tough time, and how old this game is, on top of it. Granted, I am streaming. It probably runs better if I don't stream, but... it's telling how much care was involved with the last game that I played as opposed to this. I actually don't want to dive. I want to go back down the other way. Because it's telling me where this chest is. It's on this level. Oh god. There's also a caveat to that as well. Sometimes some of the things you have in your machine just don't work well with your setup. A lot of people are having that problem with Rise of the Tomb Raider. Like, some people were reporting that it was running very bad on their system. And yeah, they may have had, like, a really good GPU, but their CPU might not have been up to snuff. Like, I'm kind of thinking that's kind of affecting this right now, and why I'm getting frame rate, not dropped frames on stream, just frame rate dips as more stuff loads on the screen. It might be because my CPU may be right at the recommended, or maybe a little bit lower. But it doesn't seem like it's being too taxing on the CPU, because I'm not getting any high encoding usage warnings. So, maybe it's just me. I don't think I could get that, actually. I think I have to come back for that one. Not to mention, they will only pretty much put out You serious? They'll only really put out patches for these types of games for so long. Until the next game in the series comes out. And unfortunately, with the Assassin's Creed series, its one biggest pitfall is that it has a yearly release. They're not doing that this year. But it's not necessarily because they want to put more care into the next title. It's because the movie is coming out this year. Although I think they went on record saying they want to put more care into the next title. Which is possible. But I don't think that's what's really going on. I can't prove that. I think it's because they don't want the... I don't think I could actually move. Alright. I just gotta make sure I don't goof up. Sound effects seem goofy. I think I actually failed that fight the first time I did it. Like I said, I was still new to the whole series.
Senor Duncan Walpole, I accept your most generous offer and await your arrival with eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order. Therefore, come to Havana in haste, and trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala.
Mr. Walpole, let's collect your reward.
Actually wondering if this gives any background to why in Assassin's Creed 3 Connor's father is a... I don't think it does. I think maybe Connor's father was the first in Desmond's bloodline to turn Templar. I could get more stuff too. I don't actually want to progress here. Wait. Let me just look at the sound. See, why would you ever want to turn sea shanties off? Music down, because I'm afraid of it. I don't know, it seemed like the bass was a little bit, light. Blood on. Yeah, subtitles on. Wonder if there's any way I could better optimize this game. Like, it seems alright, it's just that it'll occasionally stutter, so it's noticeable, but it's not like how some games have been for me. Like I said, I think that's more of a fault of the game, maybe a little bit of my CPU, but I don't know. Seems a little... It seems like this game could be running better than it is. Maybe it just doesn't like it when it being streamed. Let's just see how Super Joe handled it. Because I think he was playing the PC version. I think his computer's on par with mine. He might have better... He might have some better hardware in his than mine, I don't know. I think my computer's a little older than his, too. Like, I got decent hardware in this thing, but... like I said, the CPU is probably the worst aspect of my... It's still pretty good. I have to get the extra stuff. I have to. I have to get whatever I can find. Whoa, why did I jump there? Why did I jump there? Jump on this. There you go. Or not. Yeah, this I know how to do much better, too. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, he can do this. I feel so good. I'm an assassin. I can jump backwards like that. Oh. Yes! I'll be in much better shape for later on, too, if I do all this stuff. And I know how to do it. It's up, isn't it? Come on, where is it? I got one, where's the other? Where's the other one? I can get a shanty right now if I want to. It's up. Oh god. Come on. I'm so close. Got it. Oh, what is that? Mine Stella. Collect miles. Mine. My tongue is tied 5 ways to Sunday. Okay. You can at least take those. Hi, monkey. I can't hunt you. There we go. Oh! Oh, come on, I can grab on that, can't I? I don't think that was intended, but it worked. This one's next. Come here, piggy. Gotcha. I am gonna make you extinct. Porcelain teapot and silver bracelet. That one's next. Oh, that's why I couldn't see it. I think there might be a cave around here somewhere. It's like down there, so it's gotta be in something. Rainbow! I don't know why I get excited when I see that. Oh yeah, I remember this puzzle. This is actually introduced in Assassin's Creed 3. It's pretty easy to do. I don't think I did any of this stuff on my first playthrough. Actually, I wonder. Let me look at the... Sorry, I'm going in... This is the start of the game. This is going to happen a lot. I just want to see. I don't think you can. What if I turn VSync off? That make it look more smooth? Actually, you know what? Turn motion blur off. I don't really like motion blur anyway. Most games, I don't. Let's see if that makes it any better. No, VSync off actually made it worse. Turn that back on. Alright. I can't really reach that one, so I'll just go for this one. Oh, it's right there. Alright. These two are not able to be reached because they're below. Alright. I have to go in that direction anyway, so... Oh! You know what? They're both probably in here. More rainbow. Wait a second. Oh no, it's cool. Did that bring me backwards? I don't think it did. Regardless, I could do that. It is below, and it's probably down there.
That schooner will do me just fine.
Whoops. Missed that one back there, but like I said, I can just come back for it later. Oh! Man, I missed that. No, you know what? I can't miss that. I have to go back up for that. Where is it at? That's probably it. Yep. I already have 4,000 whatevers.
Where to commandeer this lavish ship and follow.
Sorry, Kingston? No, our destination is Havana. I'm just a merchant.
Quiet, you thieving pirate. You'll hang for the next minute out there.
Sir, I had nothing to do with this attack. My crew and I have merely anchored to water and resupply.
Hold it! Stop them! Give me one reason I shouldn't vent your skull.
Take my sugar! Take anything you like! I'll pay you! Anything you like!
Oh, God.
Dense vegetation can be used as stalking stones. They allow you to hide and move. I already know this.
God.
Take my sugar! Take anything you like!
I want him to turn around. There.
I'll pay you! Anything you like!
Oh, God.
Oh, God!
I could kill the turtle. But,
Take my sugar! Take anything you like!
He's gonna say that, like, every few seconds.
I'll pay you! Anything you like!
Is that up? Fuck.
Oh, God! Oh, God!
God damn it. I'm gonna have to come back for that.
Take my sugar! Take anything you like! I'll pay you! Anything you like!
Oh, God.
Oh, God!
Come back here, dumbass. Gonna have to wait
Take
for
my
him.
sugar! Take anything you like! I'll pay you! Anything you like!
Oh, God.
Oh, God!
Always so satisfying.
Hi, sugar. Take anything you like.
Come on over. Ah.
I'll pay you. Anything you like.
They don't care. I'm gonna have to just flat out kill them. Got the one!
Oh, God. Oh, God.
That went a lot more
My
smoothly
God's
than the
grace,
first
sir.
time I did it.
You saved me.
I think I died on this
Profusion
part.
of thanks.
First time I did it.
Is that yours?
It is my vessel, yes. But here lies its poor captain, and I have no art for sailing.
I can pilot her myself, no mind.
You don't mean to abscond with my ship, do you?
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steed Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, let this stay twixt us. But I'm on a secret errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to Havana with speed.
Ah, that is a relief, sir. Havana is also my destination. Our ways lie together.
Natural allies, then.
Ah, you put me at ease, sir. To think I took you for a pirate when you first appeared.
Did you?
Yes. You have uncommon way of handling yourself. Quick and easy, if I may say. Gave me quite a fright. But all things considered, I think it's turned out to be a rather fortuitous day, hasn't it? Lacking a rowboat, I'm afraid we'll have to swim to my ship.
Hardly the worst thing to happen.
Explorer's cadavers. Lead you to a specific place on an island. Dig there and you might find money or plans to upgrade your ship. Press Y to open them. I don't know how much out of my way I would actually stuff. They do give you the coordinates in the corner though. They're actually a little challenging to find.
This is difficult. I should have taken the coat off.
I did manage to. I remember finding a few of them, but some of them are actually a bit of a challenge.
Welcome aboard, Duncan. She's a modest schooner, but well suited to my purpose, trafficking cargo from my plantation and such.
She'll do fine. There's a strong wind now. Let's strike to full, shall we?
Ah, there's a tug of the wind at my hair. Ah, I find a bracing comfort in the feel and smell of the ocean. The raw stink of possibility.
That's a top way of seeing it, mate.
We've really opened it up now, haven't we? Ha ha! Those sailors were quite animated by the idea of pirates roaming these waters. Is it a real danger, do you suppose?
A possibility. But most pirates stalk the windward passage between Cuba and Hispaniola.
You have to be careful. You could hit the beach
Oh, I see.
sometimes if you're
Yes.
too close.
That is a busting strait.
There's no shame in
But I
taking your
shouldn't worry
time if
about
you're
being
uncomfortable with it.
waylaid by pirates, truth be told. My ship is small, and I have nothing of immense value. Sugarcane and its yields, molasses, rum, that sort of thing.
There's not a pirate living who'd turn his back on a keg of rum.
Well, yes. Yes, I suppose that's true.
Toast the gallants and royals! Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
really wanted to get into my screen.
You're a natural sailor, Duncan.
I did a decent trick at the helm some time ago. 2 years before the mast as a privateer.
Dash my buttons. Your life seems a grand one, if I may say. So full of adventure. How marvelous.
I've seen my share of strangeness, aye.
I'm not sure, but I think that you can, when you get to the boat minigame, you can actually recruit the Queen Anne's Revenge.
Fantastic work. Very promising.
True. These aren't born. That's right, these are Ubisoft achievements, not Steam achievements.
All right, easy now. There you go. Welcome back.
Hello there, cute girl.
Well, your numbers look good. Now let's make sure we can break your brain, all right? I need you to move your head and look at these lights just here. Look up. That's it.
Reminds me of
Down.
the first Halo.
So far, so good. Let's get you up. So, welcome to the Sample 17 project. Before you get started, you're gonna need this. There you go. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, bonjour. C'est bon? It works?
God, I love it.
All right, let's take a walk. Your file says you've done some memory research before, but not to this extent, which is surprising. You're very good. The data streams are very stable.
Irish is the sexiest accent, but Sabone is the
Impressive,
sexiest
right?
word.
This building is barely 6 months old, but Abstergo Entertainment has been a studio for a few years, since 2010.
His maternal grandmother's mother was Asian.
I think Sabone is just good or something like that. I know it's French. I
Maybe
just
you
don't
saw
know.
Liberation? That was our first title powered by Animus Tech. That was just the tip of the iceberg. Soon, we'll be unveiling commercial Animus servers for the whole world to enjoy. They'll offer passive experiences, of course. Edited versions of real history. But only the exciting parts. And we think we found the perfect subject for our first full-length virtual feature. Caribbean Pirates. So that's your gig. It'll just take a minute, okay?
Well, thank you, Nancy. Bonne journée.
C'est bon, c'était prêt.
Magnifique. Merci.
Sabone.
This is for you. The primary tool of our trade. Your communicator. Power it up and give it a look. It's pretty slick. You might have noticed that security seems a little light around here. That's because your communicator is your key to getting around. See that flashing wireless signal? It means you're hooked up to the elevator. I'll let you do the honors. We're headed up to the Sample 17 studio, 2nd floor.
I don't remember it being this jittery.
You ready?
before. Shit.
Let's go. Ah, there's the boss, Olivier Garneau, our CCO. I'll introduce you. Bonjour.
Salut Mélanie. Ça va bien?
Well, thanks. Have you met our new hire? Just started today.
I haven't. Bonjour. What project?
Sample 17, the Kenway line.
Haydam, Connor...
Edward.
It wasn't like that in the
Pirates.
PS4 version.
Yar, matey. Very exciting.
Go
Welcome
fuck
aboard.
yourself.
Mélanie, can we talk in your office for a minute?
Just let me get this one settled and I'll see you in 5 minutes.
C'est bon. Nice to meet you.
So, this is the Sample 17 floor. We're diving into the memories of one very generous donor. Desmond Miles. We're pulling all the best stuff from his DNA. And hopefully one day, we can forge some fantastic experiences from what we find in there. This pair of legs is John, one of the wizards in IT. He's just fixing something for you.
Not fixing, calibrating.
Calibrating, right. So here we are, your very own Animus workstation. This is all yours, so sit back, relax, and find us some good footage. If you need any hints or tips, the Animus is loaded with tutorial programs, so you'll have no problems. And I'll check in on you later. Happy pirating.
You say Sabot one more time? Oh. I guess not. I can go in, or I could look at my thing. See, I like that they did this. Like, they put a lot of effort into, like, making all of this... into making it authentic that you're working for this company. I'm not gonna read all this, but I just appreciate that it's there. And they give you little statues, depending on the stuff that you do. Hey, look, it's a VR device. This is the future, the present.
Welcome.